Hi guys, welcome back to Economica Job Preparation. Did you know that over 15 to 20 questions in UPSC Prelims come from the Indian Economy section, and yet many aspirants struggle with it? In this series, we will break down past UPSC economic questions, understand key concepts, and build a solid foundation for your success. This series will cover previous year economy questions, expected trends, and smart solving techniques, making your preparation more efficient. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any important discussion. Let's get started. This is the first question. According to the 1991 census, the highest percentage of population in India is to be found in the age group of. Here, the correct option is option D, that is 5 to 14 years. The highest percentage of population in India in 1997 is in the age group of 5 to 14 years. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Here, the correct option is that is A. 1, 2, and 4 options are correct. The Euro issue includes issue of ADR, that means American Depository Receipts, and GDR, Global Depository Receipts. A scheme has been initiated during 1992, under which Indian companies are permitted to raise foreign currency resources through issue of foreign currency convertible bonds and or issue of ordinary equity shares through Global Depository Receipts, American Depository Receipts to foreign investors, that is, institutional investors or individuals including NRIs residing abroad. Question number 3. Which one of the following is true regarding the Jawahar Rozgar Yojana? Here, the correct option is option D, that is, under the scheme 30% of the employment generated is reserved for women. Though the people below the poverty line were the target group for employment, the preference was to be given to the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and freight bonded laborers. 30% of the employment opportunities were to be reserved for women in rural areas. Another question. The Narsimham Committee for Financial Sector Reforms has suggested reduction in. Here, the correct option is option B, that is SLR, CRR, and priority sector financing. The Narsimha Committee for Financial Sector Reforms 1991 has suggested reduction in SLR, CRR, and priority sector financing, reducing it from 40% to 10%. Most of the suggestions of the committee were not implemented. Corporation tax. The correct option is option D. Corporation tax is levied by the union and belonging to it exclusively. Corporation tax is direct tax levied, collected, and appropriated by the union or the central government. No part of this tax can be assigned to the states. Question number 6. One of the reasons for the India's occupational structure remaining more or less the same over the years has been that. Here, the correct option is option A. Investment pattern has been directed towards capital-intensive industries. Our economic planners are not emphasizing development of small-scale industries in their plan strategies. Question number 7. The main reason for low growth rate in India in spite of high rate of savings and capital formation is. Here, the correct option is option D, high capital output ratio. Capital output ratio is the amount of capital needed to produce 1 unit of output. It explains the relationship between level of investment and the corresponding economic growth. Lower capital output ratio shows productivity of capital and technological progress. Which one of the following is correct regarding the stabilization and structural adjustment as two components of the new economic policy adopted in India? Here, the correct option is Option A. Stabilization is a gradual, multi-step process, while structural adjustment is a quick adaptation process. New economic policy was adopted in 1991 based on Rao Manmohan model. Stabilization component of any economy is essentially a short-term program, while the structural readjustment component is a long-term process. Question number 9. One of the important goals of the economic liberalization policy is to achieve full convertibility of the Indian rupees. This is being advocated because here the correct option is option B, that is, it will attract more foreign capital inflow in India. The full convertibility of the Indian currency means that the rupee is freely exchangeable into other international currencies and vice versa. Also, this would mean that international investors can buy and sell Indian assets at will. After 1994, the rupees has been partially convertible, which means that the currency is changed freely into foreign currency for business and trade expenses, but it cannot be converted freely for acquiring overseas assets. Experts feel full convertibility of rupees would facilitate growth and higher foreign investments. Question number 10. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other labeled as reason. Assertion: though India's national income has gone up several fold since 1947, there has been no marked improvements in the per capita income level. Reason: sizable proportion of the population of India is still living below the poverty line. In the context of the above two statements, which one of the following is correct? So, here both A and R are the true, but R is not a correct explanation of A. There is no relation between the proportion of population of India living below the poverty line and increase in India's national income. Question number 11. A redistribution of income in a country can be best brought about through. Here, the correct option is option B, progressive taxation combined with regressive expenditure. The progressive tax is a process in which, as the income of a person increases, rate of income tax on the income also goes up. Regressive expenditure is a process in which government spending decreases with the increase in income of people, and government tends to spend more on poor in comparison to rich people. Question number 12. As per the 1991 census, the average size of the households in terms of number of persons per household in respect of the given states follows the sequence highest first and lowest last. Here, the correct option is option B, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Gujarat, and Kerala. Human Development Index comprises literacy rates, life expectancy at birth, and here the correct option is option D, national income per capita head in US dollars. HDI or Human Development Index measures achievement in terms of life expectancy, literacy, and adjusted real income. That means standard of living. First HDR calculation were made in 1990 by Mehboob ul Haq. Question number 14. In India, inflation is measured by the. Here, the correct option is option A, wholesale price index number. Wholesale price index is an index used by the Reserve Bank of India till 2014 to measure inflation. Wholesale price index, that means WPI, is the price of a representative basket of wholesale goods. It takes a basket of 697 items into account and shows the combined prices. The RBI ex-governor Raghuram Rajan shifted to consumer price index is because WPI neglects service and the bottlenecks between the wholesaler and the retailer CPI based on 260 commodities, including certain services, measures the change in the prices at the retail level. The base year of CPI is 2012. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and other labeled as reason. Assertion: the emergence of economic globalism does not imply the decline of socialist ideology. Reason: the ideology of socialism believes in universalism and globalism. In the context of the above two statements, which one of the following is correct? So here the correct option is option A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Globalism is the policy of placing the interest of the world above those of individual nations. This also means that there would be free movements of goods and services across national boundaries. Socialism is an economic system based on the state ownership of means of production, including capital. Universalism means application of certain basic principles at a universal level. That's it for today's session. I hope this discussion helped you understand how to approach Indian economic questions in UPSC Prelims. Remember, mastering economy isn't just about memorizing facts, it's about understanding concepts and applying them smartly. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your fellow aspirants. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Economica Job Preparation and press the bell icon so you don't miss the next discussion. In the next video, we will cover more important economy questions and strategies to improve accuracy. See you soon. Keep learning and stay consistent.